For Winchester legends Bob Foulkrod, it's been a journey from northern hemisphere to southern, western to eastern, on a quest for New Zealand red stag and fallow deer.
Oh, there's a lot of places in the world that people wish they could go, and I think if you've made a list of it, New Zealand would probably be right up in there somewhere. And the thing is with New Zealand, once you see it one time, you hunt the animals, you're hanging around with the folks, and they're so friendly. Honestly, you'll probably come back again.
To hunt the rugged slopes of New Zealand's South Island Mount Cecil region, Foulkrod's chosen to hunt with guide and outfitter Duncan Fraser, whose family has owned and guided this land for 25 years.
It's a pleasure to have Bob here hunting with us. For someone that's hunted all around the world many times over, and he's standing here listening to the stags roaring, and that's prickling the hairs up on the back of his neck, certainly says something for someone of his experience.
For Foulkrod, the heart of the game in New Zealand is the red deer, which management and habitat have combined to create the largest stags in the world.
The thing that makes it such a good area to grow big stags here is it's really good food, it's good habitat for them, it just really suits red stags. We've got a really good combination of native bush here and open tussock country, which really seems to suit them.
You know, my goal on this trip was to, get a nice stag for myself to hang on my own wall in my own lodge.
There's nothing more impressive than getting down there early in the morning and watching the, daybreak, and then you see a big stag come out on the ridge in silhouette and he starts roaring and you can see the steam coming out of his mouth. If that doesn't get you going, I don't know what will.
It is the usual time of the rut, or the roar, as it's called with red stag, which should be a perfect time to hunt them, except for the unseasonably warm weather.
The weather definitely affects the roar on the stags a lot. Like I said, this year it's been untypically warm, which has probably pushed the rut back by 1.5 to 2 weeks at the moment. So just hoping that while Bob's here we get a couple of cold mornings that will really get the stags going.
We're looking at 80-degree weather right now, and full moon, and I never complain about the weather. This weather is fantastic. I'm sucking this up, I'm telling you, this is great.
As soon as the sun goes down here, you can start feeling that there's a bit of a breeze here and things are starting to cool down, and obviously that really does affect the stags, as we can hear. Once that sun's gone down, they're really starting to roar and just about sound like a lion to some extent, some of them.
While the high temperatures are an added challenge for Foulkrod and Fraser's hunt, they know that the opportunities for a trophy are so good that it's worth being patient.
I really appreciate that someone of his experience is so excited, and it's not just about the trophy, it's about the whole hunting experience, being here in New Zealand, listening to the stags roar, watching them, looking at them. It's just the whole package, and it definitely makes it exciting for me to be hunting with someone like this.
People always ask me, do I get excited? Absolutely, and I guess when that excitement goes away, I'll find another hobby.
Foulkrod takes to the New Zealand hills for a record book stag, and it isn't long for him to start seeing them.
Oh, there he is. He's gonna come out in the sun now. That's what we're gonna continue to do, stay up here high and glass and get a lay of the land today.
Yeah, that's the plan this morning, Bob. Obviously now with the sun coming up a bit, it's starting to warm up, and you can see some of the animals just starting to break out around the bush edge.
A lot of roaring activity over on that side, isn't there?
There is a lot of roaring activity going on over there.
Yeah.
They're definitely starting to get very vocal at the moment.
Yeah, it's going to get nothing but better, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
I think they'd get in them cuts right there like that too, wouldn't you?
Yeah, especially in the heat today.
Yeah, laying in that cover. It's so thick down you can't see into it at all.
We might just go down a couple of 100 yards here and sit down and do a bit of glassing for a while. Have a look around the bush edge and see if anything's moving.
Yeah. Yeah, because she's still really pretty warm yet.
Yeah, it is still pretty warm.
There's a deer over there, over on the side, just come up out of the brush.
Oh, yeah. I've grown up with these animals and hunted them ever since I could barely walk, and it still gives me excitement being out in the field every day. And it probably gives me more enjoyment than anything is watching, how excited people get when they come to New Zealand and see these stags roaring. It's a huge pleasure.
Oh, I got him now. He's got to be right there.
Can you see him, Bob?
No, but I got the location. He'll come out on that side hill over there.
To get into shooting range, Bob and Duncan have to drop down and work their way through the dense native brush, then hope to pop out inside of a stag.
Bob, what we want to do is we just want to try and get another 40 or 50 yards up here onto a good trail that we can just quietly sneak around the trail.
Yeah.
Just got to be careful. We move pretty slow through here at the moment, so it doesn't, he doesn't see any sudden movement that might spook him. We'll just keep climbing up, Bob, and try and get on the edge of the bush. They're only 40 or 50 yards off the edge of the bush. Yeah. We'll just pop over the side of the ridge for a bit. What I want to do is I want to sidle up on this ridge here, then make our way down this basin just over the other side. Usually it can be quite a good place to find a stag up there.
We had a pretty good hunt around for a while and we never managed to quite find the one that I was looking for Bob.
We went to the right and we broke down over and all of a sudden we run into the one that he said that we should go after.
He's walking over to the right further. Here he goes.
I can see his tips.
Just wait, he's going to keep moving to the right. Bob, you can take him when you're ready.
All I can see is his tips right there.
Just wait, he's going to keep moving to the right. We're going to get a shot, just wait.
Yeah. You could see the antlers coming for a long time and more antlers, and then pretty soon I could see the head and the neck and then the top of his back, and then it waited. It didn't seem like forever that he was ever going to come out there and give me the shot. Once he comes up over,
Don't take him in.
he's got to come up higher.
When you've got a stag in the bush roaring at you at 20 or 30 yards, it definitely gets the hairs standing up on the back of your neck.
That's a beautiful stag.
He's going to keep moving to the right, Bob. Just wait, just wait.
He sat there and looked at us for the longest time. I'm pretty sure he was trying to get around there to catch our scent. You got him then.
Take him when you're ready. Take him.
It dropped him right on his nose, didn't it?
Congratulations,
Oh,
Bob.
thanks, man. I appreciate
Fantastic stag.
That's a heck of a stag. That 300 Winchester short mag with that Winchester ammo hit him, and it tipped him right on his nose. If you gotta go, that's the way to go. Hey, big fella, are you down? As it turned out, there was absolutely no ground shrinkage. He didn't get any smaller, I'm thinking. In fact, I'm sure he got a little bit bigger. That is a absolutely fantastic New Zealand red stag right there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Right there's the bullet on the other side. Right there. He took it all. Now I'm a firm believer of that, not only the rifle, but that bullet, it's served me well through the years, and guess what? It's gonna continue to serve me well. They make them bigger and they make them smaller, but they don't make them mine, and that's what he is, he's mine. Nobody could look at that stag and say, boy, I was disappointed.
See quite a few of the animals are starting to move out now. It's pretty active with the way the weather is at the moment.
Well, we've looked at this all over, every which way we can. We know he's in here, it's just a matter of can we snake him out?
Well, fallow deer come in various colors. Duncan's gonna say, do you have a color in mind? I'm gonna go, no, not really. I'm still looking for that headgear on top.
You can see this field over here is full of them at the moment, Bob, but just it's not quite right into the swing of the rut yet for the fallow deer, so the big ones aren't with the females yet. It's just all the young ones. Here goes two big ones right here.
That's the guy right there.
That's him right there.
Yeah, right there he is.
We might sneak up over there, Bob.
We decide we was gonna, stay up on top again and take a look at him, but we can't make a stalk from where we are. We gotta go down across the path and up on the other side of the hill because the wind is absolutely wrong.
Yeah, I can't guarantee which way the wind's going to be blowing down there, Bob. Hopefully when we get down below there and some of those little draws and that, it'll change a bit.
We got two fallow deer that Duncan wants to get closer to look at. Hopefully this cool weather stays with us, because if it starts to warm up, I'm sure they're gonna go back into that brush.
We'll keep heading down onto this corner here, Bob, and see if we can find some of those fallow bucks that we can hear croaking down there.
Once more, Bob and guide Duncan Fraser descend into the canyons to work their way around to get an angle and hopefully a shot on a fallow stag.
My next idea was to try and get a bit of height where we could look over a whole area. It's probably a 200 or 300 acre area that we could just cover. See them both there?
Yeah.
There's quite a good one on the right of those two. Actually, both of them are quite good. He's just out to the right of that black one, Bob.
Yeah, that's him. I got down on a tripod and I'm ready to take the shot, and I'm looking through his, man, there's some brush right in front of him. I didn't want to force the shot.
Take him.
And him stop.
Is he going to?
Oh my God, he's gonna give us a slip.
And we bumped him. They got in the brush. I probably could have really maybe forced it, but I was trying to get a better shot than that. But that's okay. We know they're bedded in here someplace.
Bob was on him, but he just didn't quite have time to squeeze the trigger and take a shot at him. We thought we just about had him, but you know, that always happens when you think you're getting close, you're always far away.
That's thicker and it thickens down there. I mean, once he steps into it, it's just a waiting game.
Yeah, we know he's in here somewhere, Bob. It's just a matter of trying to find him or wait for him to come out.
Yeah.
So anyway, we just sat there and waited. You know, everyone was probably a wee bit disappointed, but I just said we better hang in there. We probably still had another hour while he might have been shifting, so we just sat tight and waited for him.
I haven't seen anything busted out of there yet.
No, nothing's moving whatsoever at the moment.
Yeah, he'll pop out in that hole there sooner or later.
Bob, get ready, he's just coming out. There he goes. Just wait for him to stop, Bob. He's going to clear out of that tree.
Yeah, he's coming this way. I'm gonna let him keep coming.
Just wait. I think he's going to keep walking there, Bob.
Yeah, we got a nice breeze right now, blowing right in my face. Wind and everything's right.
He'll continue to walk, I think.
He's at 260.
I got him.
As soon as he stops, you take the shot.
All he's got to do is go a couple body lengths.
Okay, here we go.
Take him.
Oh, he's going down.
He's going down. Good shot. Good shot. Congratulations.
He fell in that hole. At least we'll know how thick it is when we go to get him, won't he? When he stopped, I squeezed that off. I mean, and whack! I mean, you could just see the ripples onto him. He took it.
Yeah, I was just hoping that when he came up out of there, Bob, and he was looking at us and we didn't quite have a shot, and then he started moving again, I was just hoping he was going to stop, you know.
Life experiences have taught me to be patient. It might have took us 2 or 3 more days, but as long as he would come out and feed, and as long as he goes back in there, one of us is going to make a mistake, and it's not going to be me, because I'm about as patient of a fella as you can believe.
It's definitely been a waiting game on this one.
Yeah.
But I think you'll see in a minute that it'll be well worthwhile.
Very good, very good.
Very nice buck.
Patience paid off on that hunt right there. Excellent, excellent.
Let's go take a look, eh?
Well, he made us work for him, even after we got him down.
Good.
Yeah. Not going to get any bigger, and he's not going to get any smaller.
And he's yours.
And he's mine. And he's mine.
It was good to get such a nice animal for Bob and to see the pleasure that he got out of the animal as well.
Are they good eating?
Yeah, the fallow deer is a really good meat. Probably this fellow will be a wee bit tough as he's just about to start the rut.
Yeah.
We might take a bit of his back strap off and cook it up and see how it tastes, but yeah, usually it's very, very good meat.